Hey there guys, it's Dr. George here from TheHealthyBear.com, and today I wanted to have a brief chat on how to treat infected piercings. Look, body piercings are very popular, there's a lot of people with them, but unfortunately due to the nature of them going through skin, they are at risk of getting infected. And that's because our skin automatically has natural bacteria on it, so it would be expected that sometimes bacteria can get in under the piercing and become hot, sore and swollen, which is the signs of an infection. Now for the people who don't like gory pictures, I suggest you close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. So this is what an infected piercing can look like. You'll notice here that it's red, it's swollen. If you were to put your hand near that, it would be hot, and you can see there's evidence of bleeding and discharge. So these are the important signs of an infection. The main ones are pain, swelling, redness, if it's hot, and if there's bleeding or pus coming out, dude, it's infected and it needs to be treated. Okay, you can open your eyes if you close them. So there's some really simple steps to treating an infected piercing. The first thing is to know it's infected and you know that you have to do something. Before you touch the area, always wash your hands, and if you've got antimicrobial soap or antibacterial soap, all the better. Doctors will tell you to remove the jewelry. Do not remove the jewelry ever. The reason is that if you remove the jewelry, then there's nowhere for the pus to come out, and it will form a big cyst and it will be sore and swollen and take much longer to heal. So if you absolutely can, leave the piercing inside. If it's red, hot, swollen, there's pus coming out, you need antibiotics. That's really important because we need to kill the bugs that are growing in there. As I said, washing your hands, that reduces the amount of bugs introduced into the area. In addition to antibiotics, get some saline, which is salty water, and soak the piercing in that 2 to 3 times a day for 5 to 10 minutes. What you can do is then get a cotton tip or a Q-tip, dip it in the saline, and very gently clean around the edges of the piercing to get rid of all the bits of crust and stuff like that. While it's healing, it's best not to wear tight clothing that could irritate the area, and it does grate and it can bang against it, which makes it much more painful and much more likely to bleed. Of all of the piercings, nipples can take the longest, all the way up to 18 months. The recommendations I have for nipples is to always go for a straight barbell if you can. I understand that a loopy ring looks better, but it's more irritating because it's not straight. So a straight barbell is much better for healing a piercing. Yes, they're in an area that's going to get bitten and licked. If you can avoid people putting their mouth on them, please do, because it just adds the bugs that grow into the mouth into the mix and increases the chance of infection. While you're healing, again, soak it in salty water 2 to 3 times a day. This will help make healing much easier. And if you have any questions, worries or doubts, please talk with your piercer and talk with your family doctor because you may need antibiotics. If you have any questions, please leave a little note below and I'll do my best to make sure I get you an answer. Wishing you the absolute best. Have a fantastic day. It's Dr. George here from The Healthy Bear.